want to present something less discussed. We've noticed how women's menstrual cycles correlate with lunar cycles. The moon has always been tied to female intuition, emotions, the mother, fertility, wisdom, and family. But the moon isn't just here for women. Men need it too. Let's look at how it affects the masculine world. Look at the Farmer's Almanac. This was initially created based off of Native American tradition. While many tribes consisted of a matriarchal structure, colonial men were interested enough in the concept to document names of full moons that these tribes had conjured. If this were just some trivial folktale, these men would have thought nothing more of it, but they instead found themselves connected to this activity. Before the Industrial Revolution, men performed hard agricultural labor. Women, of course, did gardening, harvesting, preservation, animal care, and child care, but men were observant enough to notice that livestock were more active during full moons due to the extra light, and that their wives were more fertile. The reason? More light being reflected off the moon means less melatonin production. For adults who consistently sleep a full 8 hours, the absence of melatonin increases luteinizing hormone, which stimulates estrogen production in the female brain and testosterone production in the male brain. Our bodies were built for this pattern, but with screens in our faces and synthetic hormones in our products, our natural rhythms have been altered. Observe your energy levels throughout the lunar cycles. You'll likely feel more motivated and creative during waxing or full moons, and restful during waning or new moons. Venturing off the farm and onto the coast, fishermen, sailors, and surfers pay attention to the moon for survival. Fish activity is highest just before and just after high and low tide, and on full and new moons. Next time you plan on fishing, take the moon into consideration. The gravitational pull between the moon and Earth is known to affect tides. But did you know tides are also tied to lunar cycles? Tides are stronger during new moons and full moons, and weaker during quarter moons. It's worth noting that king tides are the strongest of all and occur several times a year. The recipe for these monster waves? A new or full moon must align with the moon's perigee, the moon's closest approach to Earth, while Earth is in its perihelion, when Earth is closest to the Sun. Bonus points if the Sun is in this alignment, which amplifies this power. It is here when our solar savior clashes with the mysterious feminine wiles of the moon and Mother Nature's passions overflow onto land. Men, if you find yourself wired or overwhelmed during king tides, don't fight it, channel it. You're not at odds with the world. You are aligned. Use this collective energy to power you through whatever you've been avoiding. Use it to take one risk that you keep talking yourself out of, but feels so right. You are a brilliant paradox of discipline and desire. First responders and frontline workers are aware of the effect the full moon has on people, as there is often an uptick in erratic behavior. This leads to more calls for service and busier emergency rooms. They may not formally track it, but it's notable enough that many of them check the sky during especially bizarre incidents. Astrologically, every full moon is a direct opposition between the sun and the moon. The sun is linked to the masculine, and during this time, the moon creates polarity and conflict between instincts and emotions, causing outbursts. The moon can also act as a feminine mirror, which can trigger men who are not willing to face their demons. Wounds related to unrealized needs, grief, longing, or their mother may surface. Once you start paying attention to the moon and cycle syncing, you'll find that the world works out in your favor. You'll realize that after years of timing errors, life happens for you, not to you. You'll finally be in the flow, and it feels so good to be here. If you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up button if you want more videos like this. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for more magical, spiritual content. I'm also now offering birth chart analyses. I personally write each analysis and break it down by all 12 houses. Each purchase includes custom ritual suggestions and an issue of my upcoming Cinnamon and Jupiter magazine. Check out cinnamonandjupiter.com for more information. Blessed be.